How many kids?
So we're currently in negotiations. I've started negotiation at 7.
Hello everyone. ともこの部屋へようこそ。
ようこそ。
今日はね、インターナショナルメリッジカップルに、インタビューしたいと思います。ニコ何人ですか？
ドイツ人。
ドイツ人。タツイちゃんは？
日本人です。
日本人ですね。さあ、この2人はどうやって出会ったか。How did you meet?
Alright, so we met around 10 minutes of foot away that way on an international party that was organized on Facebook. That's how we met. Why was that so bad?
本当？
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
This joke.
No, that's serious. We're serious. We went to an international party.
You met her in university.
Yeah, well, so we were both students at the same university, but we met at an international party that was organized on Facebook.
Party.
The only international party I went to, actually.
あ、ごめん。
And what happened was she was the tallest girl around. You can see here she's quite tall for a Japanese lady, you know, right? And I'm quite a tall guy as well, so she was the only person she stood out, how to say. And I was like, hey, you're quite tall, I can actually speak to you. And then I showed myself, was my true self that night. I danced like crazy in front of her. We have it on camera. The embarrassing moment is recorded. But it worked. I was myself that night.
Crazy dancing worked. 2人とも名古屋にいたのね。They used to live in 名古屋。live っていうかね。その名古屋ではどのくらい付き合っていたか。How long have you been dating in 名古屋?
Not long. Very short time. Around 6 weeks.
6?
So.
joke, ne?
No, I'm not joking. Again, I'm German guy. We're not funny. We're not known for our good jokes. So, no. What happened was I went to an exchange in Japan here for 5 months. I met her around 3.5 months into the exchange. So during Christmas time in 2018. So I was actually only 1.5 months to go until I would leave.
そう、そして he went back to German. で、オーストリアだったね。でも
Yes.
ドイツ人ね。
Yeah.
わからないんだけど、私よくヨーロッパの事情。そして、yes, we know we went through the COVID-19 times. So how did you keep the relationship during the COVID-19
So
time?
a couple of things were important. For 1.5 years, we didn't see each other in person because of Corona. What we did is we made sure to talk to each other twice a week on, a Skype call, like online. Yeah. The Line app we used, we did a video call 2 times a week. Once on Wednesdays, where she did it after work and I did it during working time. I have flexible working time, and I'm working out from home, so that was possible. And then once again on Sunday. But we also did is we had daily small interactions by text messages. We showed each other kind of what we did. We asked each other if we were okay. And things like that, just these small little things. And one other big factor I think is actually, so I make some videos as well. I have a big camera right here, right? A gimbal, big camera, right? We filmed our travels in Japan, and during that time I was actually editing all of those videos that were filmed. And the cool thing is I was able to relive all of these experiences while I was editing the videos. And then, so that was able to keep me closer to her, and she was able to then rekindle the memories when she watched the finished videos afterwards. So she was able to stay close to me, and in a way, filming our adventures, filming our trips in Japan and making videos about them actually helped our relationship to stay together.
So you traveled before you left, and the memory keeps your relationship.
Exactly.
After you left, more than 1 year?
Yeah, 1.5 years.
1.5 years.
コロナがあったんで。
デサイドしたその時のなぜ Why?
なぜ
She
か
decided to go. ヨーロッパ行っちゃうよって。
まあでも私は別に日本にずっといたいとかそういう気持ちは昔から別になくて、こういろんな世界を見てみたいっていうのがあったんですよ。でヨーロッパは特に面白いなって思ってて、で彼もオーストリアでにいるので、まあこれはいい機会、自分の世界を広げられるなっていうので、面白いなっていうことで飛び込んでみました。
飛び込んでそしてね、たついちゃんは後で見せないか、赤ちゃんは見せない今だね。
見せれないね。
残念ながら。ベイビーをね、産んだの結婚して出産して、ベイビーね。そう、ちょっといいんだけどね、後で抱っこさせてね、嫌です。
It was about 5 months. 5 months after she arrived, I proposed. Because she came to Europe and Austria on a working holiday visa, which is valid for 1 year. And if we want to stay together afterwards, what we needed to do is we obviously needed to get her a visa somehow. And of course, getting married is the easiest kind of visa available. To get married, get her the visa, and then she could stay.
そうだね、ビザのことがあるもんね。1月プロポーズ、5月結婚式。
でその翌年の1月生まれてきてくれました。
ポンポンポン。
からプロポーズして1年後に生まれてきてくれました。
なんか一つ福祉でこの赤ちゃん産んだ時にいいなっていうのがあったら。
でもそれは、まず国からの補助金が多いですよね。
国からの補助金
で彼女が大学卒業するまではもう常にこう補助金をもらえるというか。
Definitely thinking, wow, I really feel like in Austria we're supported by the government. For the first year we have her on maternal leave, so there is specific fund for that where she gets it's called childcare money, so to speak. But after that it's called family assistance, which that childcare money is quite a large sum actually.
Childcare money.
So it's designed to kind of keep you afloat if you are not able to work a job at that time. So it's designed that you get a certain amount of money that you could technically live off of in a way. Yeah. And then there is something that lasts until she is 18, which is so there is then there is something called family support money. And that family support money is lasts until she's either 18 or if she's still a student at that point, there is an extension on that for a couple of years. So if she goes to the university, will continue to receive money for that for I think 6 years or so. So until she's 24. It's not a lot. It's not a huge amount of money, but it is a bit of money, and that certainly helps. So my daughter is very curious of Tomoko. She's thinking, well, what the hell is that person?
なんかこうすっごく腹が立った。相手に対して腹が立ったことは何でしょう。
怒ったことまず一つは最初結構片付け苦手なんですよ。昔からする習慣がなくて、で私は綺麗好きで、もうなんか綺麗にしたそばからこう水浸しにしたりとかキッチンをこうそういうところがすごい嫌で、パンのくずとか落としたり、それは嫌でした。でもそれですごい怒っちゃって、でも今は直してくれてます。で2つ目は日本の旅行行った時に彼もなんか怒りっぽいんですよね。今は大丈夫なんですけど、すごいなんか常に怒ってるみたいな感じで、でもそれが私耐えられなくなってどっかのバルコニーでもう一人こうやってしくしく泣いてで泣かされました。でそっからはもう本当に今はもうジェントルマンというか大丈夫です。でも3つ目はそうですね、トイレの蓋みんな男性そうなんですけどトイレの蓋を閉めてほしいです。皆さん気をつけてください。
So I always thought that all Japanese people, even the women, were good at video games. And when she came over, hey, look at how she's laughing. She's laughing her ass off right now. So I thought all Japanese women were good at video games because that's the stereotype that we had. But she played Super Mario. I thought, hey, let's play Super Mario co-op together. And she was so bad. It made me so angry. It's how bad she played video games. But then she did something really cool. She practiced by herself and slowly got better to make our common gaming sessions more fun. And she really got some decent skills now, so that's pretty lovely. She still is nowhere near beating me at Mario Kart, Super Smash Bros. Or other video games, but she's pretty decent at the cooking games. Overcooked. It's not so bad now. Honestly, there isn't a lot that makes me angry. There is one more thing that makes me a little bit angry is that she's trying to practice German, of course, because she loves me. And try to practice Japan, not because I love her, but because I love Japan. I mean, of course I love her, but that's not the reason I study Japanese. It's because I want to learn it, right? So this is a bit of a confrontation point right now. And because we don't live in Japan, I kept telling her, stop speaking in German. We're speaking in Japanese now, because I want that immersion. I want to learn the language, right? And I had to tell her many times, and she still kept talking German. She's gotten pretty good at German, at least. But yeah, that made me a bit angry.
結婚して2人でいてよかったなって思う時、よかったな、これがよかったっていうことね。
もちろんかっこいいし、すごいジェントルマンだし、何より私を愛してくれるのがすごく好きです。あと私の子供をすごく大切にしてくれる、そう思いやりがあって、性格ですね。あと見た目もそうですけど。あと2つ目は何か問題があった時にちゃんと私の声に耳を傾けてくれる。ただ怒って相手の話を聞かないんじゃなくて、お互いちゃんとお互いの顔を見てしっかり話し合って、お互い同じ方向に進もうとしてくれるっていうのがすごいいいです。
She's really great. So we established very early in the relationship that because of our cultural and differences and language barrier, that we need to try very hard to communicate. And actually, she's now a really good communicator in whenever she has an issue. She isn't always perfect, but she understands that if she tells me something, is something that bothers her, then that is actually the best course of action that she can take, because then I have a chance to fix it. And I do try my best to fix these things usually. Sometimes it takes a couple of times, old habits die hard, but that is something that has been making our relationship work quite well, that we always try to understand the partner and try to, so to speak, make amends, make changes based on each other's needs. Alright, that's one thing I appreciate for her. She's a fantastic communicator. The second thing, she is an amazing cook, and she cooks me so much delicious food. Like literally, I don't really need Japan anymore, because I have the best thing about Japan with me all the time, wherever I go, because she makes such amazing food, and I'm just so damn grateful that she does. And the third and last thing is that I'm so grateful for, well, there's of course more things I'm grateful for her, but I think another out of the super important ones, she is someone I fell in love with because I felt that she supports me. That she supports me through my rough times. When I have a rough time, when I'm feeling down, when I'm feeling stressed, she is there to help me out. She's there to lend me an ear. She's there to support me and help me out, and she always does that. And that is exactly one of the reasons why I wanted to marry her. Is because she really is that supportive of a wife, and that's really all I needed. After many terrible relationships that I had in the past, she was the first one where I really felt like that woman supports me. And that is one thing I really appreciate about her.
そして一つ、相手にここは直してほしい、こういうところを直してほしいというところはどこでしょう？
そう、今私たち子供がいるんですけど、結構私の旦那さんは一緒に遊ぶのが好きなんですね。それはすごくいいんですよ。でもちょっと危ないことをたまにしちゃって、だから本当に怪我をさせることをやめてほしいって言ってるのに、危ないことをしたりとか、ちょっと高いところに置いちゃったりとか、もうそれはやめてほしいです。はい。
Alright, I want her to wear more anime cosplay. She's laughing about that. But yeah, seriously, she looks good. I want her to do more cosplay. I actually use an AI to put cosplay onto her, and it looks phenomenal. So I want her to actually do it in real life. It's going to be very, very pretty.
あと子供何人作る？How many kids?
So we're currently in negotiations. I've started negotiation at 7, and she started at 1, and we are kind of hopefully going to agree on a number from that point.